So anyway, what I was saying is, if the camera, like if this, I wish I could move my hand and just rotate this, but if this was rotated and the camera was aimed at it correctly, you could do a bounding box that was a rectangle right here, right? And you could say, okay, everything on that between the road and the side of the road and the shoulder there would be ice. You could just do it in one bounding box. Then you don't even need machine learning once it identified that, right? I mean, you do the machine learning just to identify the bounding box, and then you could like say that bounding box compared to a previous area on the same camera image on a clean day, and you would know right off the bat, right? You know, you're just using the first part to find the bounding box for you, but if you had the camera setting and it never changed, you wouldn't even need ML for it, just be an image processing task. I can't believe it. Okay, this one's still bad. I went through also and cleaned up some of them. So just come back through again. Kind of a drag, because really this is the stuff I'm more interested in, but I'm just trying to get through. This is just prototype, right? Let's see how it works out. Alright. It's just about done here. It's a shame. I think this is the 147 in Hobson. This is like a 250 kilobyte image. Some of those are 3. Let's see if it goes down to 0. Some of those images are like 10K. That particular camera doesn't change a lot. There's 2 errors still. That one doesn't change a lot, and he's a really high resolution, big image. Whoops. Nice thing is I can show you what I'm doing here. Maybe you'll join the weekly workshop. I can't submit these to the dev post because if you give them to the dev post, they won't be on YouTube, and if they're on YouTube, they'll give me a takedown notice because I got music in the background. I want you to live an unhappy life to have YouTube videos, I guess. Like anybody's watching me delete bounding boxes anyway. I don't put any money on the videos that I do. I'm just trying to do it to drive people to get interest. This one looks pretty clean. If he's got too many, I'm gonna have a problem. It's also going to make it really computationally expensive to try to get an overlap between a bridge and ice, right? Let's see what happens. We'll turn it off after this. That's what we got going on. But one error. We'll keep it on until we get this one done, and we'll. It's a neat tool, though. I mean, you can reposition after you label an area. See how it's a little shiny? I found this paper. There's some guys out in Washington where they are talking about bridges and icing. And the thing that's interesting is they talk about 37 degrees Celsius is the danger area. And if it's too cold, it's not as dangerous because then it makes like a rough ice. But like, you know, you've seen this, right? You get ice that melts and then it refreezes and it's real smooth. And that's your most particular slick spots. Hopefully that will be no errors. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you. I'm just using their wizard. Alright, so they've got... Alright, groovy. Groovy. So I guess the next thing we can do is we can train the model. There's going to be something on here about... That's the project. I'm not going to add any tags. I'm not going to encrypt it. There should be something about like how many resources you want to throw at it. I got some money from Amazon, thank you Uncle Amazon, where I could say like, hey, I want to add you know, a big system to it. I could have sworn that I saw that one time. I don't see anything here. It's training. You can't do anything to it. So that's it. There we go. Save this and shit.